We hear a lot about psychedelic-assisted therapy, but 3 out of 4 people who choose to consume psychedelics do so at home or in nature with friends or loved ones. I'm April, founder of Set, an integration platform to help you get the most out of your psychedelic experiences. The podcast episode you're about to listen to may reference one of my previous shows, The High Guide or How to Do the Pot, because I've been a trusted source in cannabis and psychedelics since 2015. I invite you to visit getsetset.com and sign up for our newsletter to receive your free guide on set and setting to make the most of your next psychedelic journey. This podcast discusses cannabis and is intended for audiences 21 and over.
How do you feel after Red Bull? If you're looking for that kind of night, let us introduce you to the espresso of cannabis. Welcome to Saturday Strains. I'm your host, April Pride, and I'll be your high guide each Saturday as we move through the 12 essential cannabis strains that every woman should have in her stash. If you haven't already, please listen to the 3 short Strains Explained episodes to learn more about how cannabis is a lot like another substance we can count on to change our outlook, wine. In each episode, you can expect more weed hacks, and remember, we'll guide you from less intoxicating strains that are nearly all CBD to strains with increasingly higher THC levels. Durban Poison is a landraised sativa strain native to South Africa. You may recall from our first episode in the Strains Explained series, episode 23, that we can think of landraised strains as the building blocks of cannabis grown all over the world. Durban Poison wasn't created in a lab. Rather, the ancestor of this strain once grew freely in the windswept plains of present-day South Africa, where the city of Durban sits on the northeast coast. The original genetics of all landraised strains have been modified through crossbreeding, and Durban Poison is no different. Its genetics have been radically altered over the years, making it very hard to find a true heirloom variety. Still, tired but determined women love Durban Poison, and here are 5 reasons why. Number 1, what does it help with? Motivation, stress, acute depression, creativity. Number 2, how high will I get? This strain's head high comes quickly, producing an uplifted, euphoric feeling that is strong. You will most definitely feel like an extrovert's version of very high, social, talkative, and ready for fun. Number 3, how will it make me feel? Durban Poison is pure sativa. Known for energetic, uplifting effects, the effects of Durban Poison are pretty immediate and include buzzing energy and a flurry of mental activity. Durban Poison is a good choice if you're prone to anxiety, and if you want something less potent, we recommend its strain cousin, XJ13, or as we call it, the Giggly Pot, which we covered in an earlier Saturday Strains episode. Number 4, why do women love it? Before the social restrictions of COVID, I would have recommended Durban Poison for that Friday night when you're committed to go out, but are without the energy or the mood to add to the good times. We all have a cheat, so choose coffee on Friday morning and Durban Poison for Friday night to smile from sunrise to well after sunset. Another reason women love it, and this may be controversial to float. Please know that I'm not a medical expert, and we here at How to Do the Pot are not dispensing medical advice. In lieu of research, we have anecdotal stories, many of which speak to Durban Poison as a way to transition from prescription meds like antidepressants. If you're considering, always consult with a doctor like the team at American Cannabinoid Clinics. Why do we think it's important to share this information? Because not a small number of women, 50% of women in fact, turn to cannabis to reduce or replace their prescription meds or reduce their overall intake. For more information on how cannabis can replace your pills, check out episode 4, the pharma episode. Number 5, what will it inspire? Recommended for daytime and nighttime party time. Either way, Durban Poison is your strain. During the day, Durban Poison is the strain for getting your house cleaned with a smile on your face and assurance that every corner has been dusted and every drawer organized within an inch of its life. Whether embarking on strenuous outdoor exercise, following through on a creative project, or preparing for a party, just add Durban Poison. And some parting words.
Please reserve judgment if a strain we recommend doesn't work for you. You haven't failed, and neither have we. In fact, having gotten it wrong, you're one step closer to your right high. You didn't quit drinking when a Long Island iced tea as your first bar drink turned out to be a wrong move, right?